Alright. It's not showing. There I am, hello. There I am, hello. Alright, time to mute that before that blows my ears out. Looks like we're doing alright. Oh, hello, there's a person. Oh, wait, I have to pop this out. Hang on. Enjoy the inception for a moment. Bloop. Alrighty, we'll hang on for a bit while people get on. Start opening things up, I guess. It's a bit weird if there's Steam overlay over Game Maker. I don't think there is. Oh shit, there is. Fair enough. And shit's run a bit slow today. I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, we're back. Alright. Yeah. Whoa, flashbang. Might as well get a light on now before it gets dark. Actually, I should swap to face. Opening up to do. Hello. Welcome, my single moderator. How you doing? Yes, I did just try to sign in. Can I? Yep, I see it. Alright, let's this side of this. Alrighty. Alright. So I'm back on this. Sort of spent all that time trying to triple divide it. Are you looking? Anyone showed up yet? Oh, hello. There's 3 people. One of those probably me. Sorry, I'll just give people a little bit longer. Can you not hear me alright? Hang on. Beep, 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 beep. Hello, hello, testing, testing. It does seem to be quite a Beep boop. Boop doop. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Maybe I just have to speak louder. By no means an expert on OBS, so properties. No. Well, maybe I can set this to this. Is that better? No? Maybe? Yes? No? Lock volume. What? It's locked now, I guess. I don't think it doesn't seem like I can make it louder. It seems like I can only make it quieter. It's a bit concerning. Hang on. We'll just do a little plug unplug. Is that better? Can you hear me better now? Did that help at all? Yes, no, maybe. Yes, lol, that did help. Sorry, I saw that one a bit late. I'm not sure if I'm responding to the right things. Unless you send me something else, I'm gonna assume it's okay now. Yeah, we'll give him to. You sounded better when you speak louder. Alright, I'll just speak louder then. I have to be a loud boy today, I'm not very good at that. Anyway, well, it's not many people here, but I might lay out the plan now anyways. So we have a couple of things we can work on today. Not sure which one we want to do first, so I'll throw it to you. Actually, I should probably first. Does anyone out there that's? Yeah, I need to learn Windows. That I was watching my last stream. I can catch you up on things that have changed since. I've done a little bit of programming while I wasn't on stream. But so the car follows you and it's damage dealt. The cars are bouncy, so when they hit each other they bounce a bit. And I was playing with how colliding damages people, but I didn't quite work that out. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. Which is one of the things we can do today, is we can work out collision damage. This potentially might be like a very long issue to work out, so if you want to stream of me playing with physics and stuff, that's what we'll do. But yeah, this will probably ultimately turn out to be like me making a separate object for each side of the car or something. Alright, I don't know. We'll put a plan out and we'll see how we approach that problem, because that's not an easy problem, but it's something we need to do eventually, so we can do that soon. Two, and here we're probably getting into, that's the big boy one, but we can it'll kind of lower in how much work it is as I go down, but so we can work on a game loop and UI. So that means like a start game screen, or when you die you can restart. Obviously they'll turn into something more later down the track. Or maybe we could start big. Maybe we could create a whole main menu and some level sequence or something if we really want to. But I was thinking more experiments. Make a start screen, make a restart screen. With some buttons and stuff just to see how they work. Because I haven't done that stuff before. Alright. Beyond that, uh, could do some art. Some of that might be involved in the game loop stuff as well. But what I mean by that is I can make some new funny cars to be in our game. I can make a background for us to drive around in, so like a dirty track or something. I could make a background for a main menu, stuff like that, and I could just do all the art in one go. Uh, Obviously, this can be kind of sprinkled in the middle or when things come up, but I could just draw pixel art. Uh, 4. Could do hazards. I did have a little bit of issue trying to get the mines to work again. The mines still aren't working, which is a little unfortunate. But yeah, I can drive over them and nothing happens, or drive under them, I suppose it looks like I'm doing. But apparently their physics, well, their collision doesn't really work the same uh, when I have a physics object instead of a normal one. Uh, this isn't me googling says they should work the same, but they clearly aren't. So probably be some research getting that to work again. But beyond that, I can also make like pits and spikes and stuff, or I can also make walls, so things you can crash into. Um, what else? Um, this is something that'll come down the road. Just looking through my to-do. Making the map, more hazards, collision damage, game lit, fix mine collision. So I think these are the main ones. I obviously don't want to be introducing like upgrades and stuff yet when the basic ass game doesn't work. So this is kind of what we got. Um, Actually, we can do a bit more research right now on how to how to make a poll, I suppose. Have a little poll going to decide what we want to do next. Um, Oop, that's connected now. I don't know how I did that. Making a poll on Twitch. Click the Manage Poll panel to create a new poll. Now we got pictures, I suspect this potentially might only be available to people that have more people in the chat though. So, we'll see. Yeah, Twitch affiliate or partner account. Yep, not good enough yet. Haven't grinded the Twitch levels. Oh well. It's alright. You can tell me in the chat what you want instead. Any one of these will probably have a brainstorm session first to see what we actually want to do. But this is the plan so far. So it's easier with more people here. Or I could just get started on something and see what the hell happens. I guess while I'm waiting, I can, I can't make a new one of these without adding the old one, can I? Yeah, we'll create a new one. Hello, Endopie. How are you going? Uh, yeah, we haven't done anything yet. I've just written out uh, a list of stuff we might want to do. uh, these are pretty much our options for today. Just finished work, that's good, same here. I don't dress this fancy normally. Waiting for your coworker to finish up. And just leave him to it. Or are you closed? How long does the shoe shop open? Closing shift's always nice. Or you just chill with your coworkers and like hang out a bit afterwards. Oh, you've done your job though. You don't need to be loyal to the shoe shop. Uh, especially, fair enough, I guess. Having said that, Karambar is Eshays as well. Eshays are everywhere. Do you get them a lot in your shop? Didn't realize they were so prevalent. Anyway, so if you have any preference in what you want me to do, you can put in the chat. Haven't decided on anything to do yet. Footlocker closing at 6 is pretty nice. 10 o'clock was too late for calls. You just have a bunch of weirdos coming in by like 9 or 10. 6 is a normal time. You vote for hazards. Or like hazard pay for closing at 6. Oh, you vote for hazards. Oh, it makes them unique hazards. Okay. I was gonna say go on for hazard pay for working at a shoe shop's a bit uptight. All the druggies come in yet late. Yeah, that's right. Or just angry people. People so mean. Alright, well I may as well drip some hazards in. So obviously we gotta have walls. Some walls to run into, and doing damage with a wall is actually like not hard at all. There's pretty much the mentality I was using to do collision damage before. Is you get the vector they were going at, then you get the vector they were going at after, then damage is equal to the difference in those vectors. Because that pretty much works out the force you just drove into a wall at. And you could do damages based on that. Add dodge rolls and it's cars on road. what car's gonna be dodge rolling? Car doing a full dodge roll sounds amazing. Yeah, we'll see about that. So not sure if I got the artistic skill to properly show off a car dodge roll. We could add something like that though. We could add like, you know, little thrusters on the side maybe so you can duck to the side quickly or something maybe. I'll add that as a note up here. Dodge rolls. Alright, so I have walls. We can work out how pits are gonna work. Because I'm not sure if like an instant kill pit really suits this kind of game. You want to see a card do a jump and a full 360 or else? Alright, we'll see, we'll see. Alright, hmm. We could have them like, if we did pits, we could do them like Mario Kart pits maybe? Well, when I say Mario Kart pits, there aren't pits in Mario Kart, but you know, like you fall off the end and the Lakitu like picks you back up or something. Before you do anything like this, you should probably solidify a game loop first. The hazards will lean into the loop. I mean, we could design a game loop. We might not do all the UI for that first. Not sure how the hazards will lean into the loop, but I think the idea. Oh, no, it could. No, you're right. We should work that out, but I don't think the hazards are gonna change much based on what the game loop is. Well, I mean, what's an example? What's a game loop that would change the hazards? You reckon? What do you reckon? Like maybe you create the hazards or something. Like every car you take down becomes a hazard. Is that the kind of thing you mean? Um, get add this down here. Just like making it more of an arcadey game. Steamy car. Or, or maybe like other breakable stuff. Just put down here. Loop could be weaken enemy, finish enemy, enemy respawn. Do you make the hazards that deal damage and then something for the player to finish it? I don't know, suppose? Something. Oh, like something you push the car into the pit afterwards or something. But I mean, it kind of no, we could. So maybe you're like dancing around a massive pit or something, and then you're like shoving cars in there. Yeah, we can open another paint and work out. Oops. Oh, paint closed. I didn't mean to close paint. Shoop. So the game loops I immediately had. I'll write your one down first. Just write it down as you spoke it. I don't I don't know a good way to draw pictures for that. Oh no, I could. I'll just write the pictures underneath. That's not how you spell enemy, but enderme. Finish them. The idea, having an idea of what each player's goals and different ways they can achieve that, they will help you design the obstacles that can reinforce and benefit the loop. I guess so. I think it's just part of the general, well, genre we're making, a mishmash of genres, is probably gonna lean into hazards, you know, being used against the enemy regardless of what the game loop is. But we'll we'll work out what our game loop is first. So we'll have a broken enemy. Push him into a pit. And shiny enemy. Alright, so the ones I initially just had in the back of my mind. What about good hazards like speed boost, heals, well, those I should probably just have, just regardless of game loop as well. But I need to add those to the other one. Hang on. Hang on. It needs to be added. I keep closing it. I shouldn't be closing it. Racing game. Shit, where is it? What? Where is it? Hazards. There we go. No, open in Paint. My favorite program. Alright, speed boost. Also, I heard that having the red cross representing health is actually, like, illegal. Because it's supposed to be trademarked by Red Cross. I think there was an article about that, people getting in trouble for that, which is a bit goofy, but... Alright, let's open back up our game loop one. Alright, so, well, when we started this project, we also voted on a roguelike. So, the initial one I had is like you do a level with fixed enemies until they're all broken. Then you'd get like upgrade options. And back to it. So in that one we'd have like probably wouldn't be fixed enemies, but you know, generated enemies. Then you'd go away. Either you'd pay to repair, or you just repair for free, and then you then get dropped into a different map with random enemies. Lose service, but I'll be. Yep, that's cool. So thanks for popping in, Andre. I'll see you later. Ooh, 4 people, yeah. Damn. Yes, thank you, Andre. I'll need it. Alright, the other ones we could. The ways we could do this is just like an arcadey option, like a start. Spawn enemies on a timer. If you still want to do the upgrade tree, we could do something like all you know, like Vampire Survivors or Survivor.io or something, where like when you beat a bunch of enemies, you get XP, and then when you get XP, then you can level up and gives you some options. Um, 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 we could have like a career mode, I guess, like a, you know, you go into battles. You like buy upgrades, and then you can like choose to travel to new arenas. So like something like potty races or something, if you've seen that, where you know, you grind out one place until you get enough money to upgrade your car and like uh, gain access to higher areas with harder enemies and more money to be made. Then you just climb your way up to the top. Like in potty races, it was you upgrade your little like porta potty that you're flying in. And you give it like wings and tail and stuff, and then you can move on to the next area as soon as you've cleared like a kilometer flying in your porta potty. It's also possible to do multiple of these, but I think we gotta pick one to start with. Um, Alright, what are some other ones? Um, hmm. Could just have one-off skirmishes maybe. Like you pick the difficulty and they spawn in some cars and you see if you can win. Um, I was under the understanding there'd be one of these. Uh, just due to the nature of, you know, what we picked. What did we pick? We picked card game, roguelike, racing. So, uh, I think, I mean, I guess this kind of does, but probably the career mode or this leveling mode, uh, probably lends itself more towards a roguelike than the rest of them. Like this middle one's kind of an arcade, the bottom one's kind of an arcade. All the rest of them are arcade. So we could very much have like a a story mode and and an arcade mode, I suppose. Um, I don't think I don't think this necessarily affects what hazards we need to have in the game. As I mean, I mean, I guess maybe in a skirmish you might not want a health pack, maybe, or I don't know. Maybe we'd have like money pickups in the. Or we could just have money or scrap pickups anyway. Like just some extra scrap you can pick up, and or maybe we could throw it in like a hard place, like maybe there's spikes around it or something, and you have to like be good at driving. Then you can use that to buy upgrades. Or I think in this option, there potentially might not be money, and maybe you just get like cards showing you what your upgrade options are. Um, yeah, I keep closing this. I should stop closing this. No open in paint. Alright, so we'll add scrap plus money. Um, just like spikes and shit, maybe. And I reckon. So I've already put breakables, but I could also put like pushables, maybe. Like things that have. I don't know what I'm trying to spell here, but that's not pushable. Pushable. Well, I mean, I guess broken cars could potentially fit into that, but like, you know, there's some things that you run into and they'll like, but there's other things you run into and you just like shove them around and take damage or something, like walls that can move. Um, so we can come back to this if anyone has some other cool funny hazards I'd love to add. That's always appreciated. Hey Avery, how you doing? Well, are you in the Twitch chat or no? Ooh. Anyway, time to draw some funny hazards. Actually, I want to see how big these are because that's kind of important. They're 32 by 32. Yes. Alright. Oh, we're already 32 by 32. That makes things easy. Alright. Walls. Actually not sure how I want to do walls. Cause I don't really know if I want to have them like static and shit. Well, you know, I might not just want like, you know, like brick square wall. Maybe I want like a curvy wall. So that wouldn't be crazy easy to make. Um, the easiest way is probably just to make a tile set or something. Oh, actually, would it be? I don't know. 'Cause walls will probably be objects, but hmm. Maybe you should stop being so sleepy. You need to make some coffee. Oh dear. Make some gross coffee. I'm sorry I forced this onto you. But so walls. If anything, likely what's gonna happen is I might just draw like a massive sprite that's supposed to be like a map size big and just have like a permanent wall that just looks funny. Then maybe I could just have like little walls, like little rocks or something that I just like kind of throw around. It's likely the easiest way to do that while, you know, still looking cool. Um, although that And that gives me the issue of how big do I want to make my stage? I could potentially divide into bits. So I could have a like kind of a modular one. Like I could have a sprite that's like woo corner sprite. Then I could have like you know, I could have different versions for that for each corner. It'd be like that. Don't have like a woo funny top one, woo funny bottom one. Then I'd have, you know, like I'd have something like this, and then I can go, right, this goes in the corner, so I can put as many of these across as I want. Then I have this corner, and I can put as many of these down as I want. You know, it's still, I'm still not using that many objects, and it still looks cool, but I can make it as big as I want. But that might be wasted effort if I just want to make the stage the same size each time. It's really not that big a deal. I don't know. I could also like just draw up a couple stages. Like it's not a massive issue. It's more well actually sorry, I think GameMaker has inbuilt like pixel perfect collision detection. Which I might have to do a bit of research on. Which I might research that before I start making walls. Just because if I can just like draw like funny shaped walls and they just automatically do the collision for me and I don't have to like you know, put it in manually. That'll make my life so much easier and also means I could probably like swap out the walls super easily and I can be a bit more creative in that way. So might give that a bit of research before I start making walls. But we got other shit we can make. So pits would probably require a tile shape. Well, not necessarily. I could just draw like one. Just draw like one size pits everywhere. Broken cars, speed boost, healing scrap money, spikes. I'm kind of interested in these uh pushables. Pushables are easy and they can be pretty fun. Uh, Standalone walls are really easy and well easy to put in the level. They shouldn't be that hard to work out damage for. The same with pushables because I also probably should work out some damage for pushables, which would probably be the same as walls because it would be the difference in velocity that you're going. So the amount of speed that the pushables take off is the amount of damage they do. But pushables should take off substantially less because they're moving with you. I think. I think that's how that works. I hope they'll be a lot less. I'm still working out the whole physics thing. I'm not very good at this. Could add speed boosts. Speed boosts. That could be fun. It wouldn't be that hard. How would we try that? How would we try speed boost first? That could be fun. Alright, speed boost, here we come. I think I want to pick green and yellow. Well, I mean, red's the fastest color, obviously, but I think green and yellow are considered good. Speed boost colors. It's 31, 31. So I want 15, 15. Oh, sorry, 31, 15. Bloop, bloop. That should be the middle. Shoop. Shoop. Just checking. Yes, it is the middle. And I'll move that around a little bit. So Actually, I've got an idea for this. Gonna put it like this. Just space it away from each other. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the color in between all of them. I can actually change the color of the green itself because might want green in the flashing colors in between the arrows. Uh, cool. Got a speed patty thing. I probably should move this over to, have it not be so rough near the edges. Bloop bloop, bloop bloop. Whoops. Bloop, boop, boop, boop. Yep, cool. Then I want a big glowy green. Go, it's a Nathan. Hello, Nathan. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. We've kind of just started making things. Most of the rest of this so far has been just brainstorming. Yeah, we're making a little speed boosty thing. Oh, you haven't seen the game yet, have you? I should show you like what the hell we're doing first. So it's supposed to be like a demo derby. So you're supposed to run into each other and break each other's cars. There's mines that don't work right now. They used to work. Yeah, so what Andre voted earlier that we're gonna be making hazards today. So I'm adding a speed boost right now. Uh, Other things we could potentially be making is something that heals you, something that gives you money, maybe some spikes or some barrels or something you can push around or break. Uh, Pits and walls are actually a bit harder, so we'll get around that too eventually. Plan to stream for 4 hours today, so I might have time for that. Yes, we have funny speed boost so far. Actually, I might want a border around this so it's contained. So we'll have a 3-frame animation. I'll just go like bloop, 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 bloop. Wait, that was the wrong one. That one. Yeah, ideally we're just moving it forward one each time. So, is that right? That looks right to me. Yep. Gonna be seeing things by the end of this, but slightly quicker way to do this. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Alright, I mean, that looks alright. Okay. I guess it looks speedy. Also looks like it's boring into my brain. Kinda looks wrong towards the end though. Did I get it wrong or is it right? No, that looks fine. Well, I mean it works. Oh, 3 columns. All of our eyes are gone. Sorry, I'll be pretty tiny on the screen. It'll have a black background, so it won't help. So that won't help with your eyes. But Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Your eyes is the sacrifice that I'm willing to make. Alright. Rename this quickly. Proper naming procedure. Sprite speed boost. Edit this image so it's an animation. Image. Convert to frames. It's gonna be 3 frames, 3 row. Yep. Convert. Yes. Now we have our funny things. How many frames per second do we want this running? What was our other... What's everything else running at, actually? It's 30, really? Alright, 30 it is, I guess. Let's go to these sprites, we don't need those sprites. This one's probably running at a low frame rate, surely. Alright, 6 FPS. Yeah, we'll see how it looks at both. We'll start with 6. So I reckon playing it at 30 is just gonna look like it's not gonna look like it's going forward or something, it's just gonna be flashing in your face. Alrighty. Close all this crap I don't need. Time to make an object. Actually I'm gonna make 2 objects. 2 objects. I froze? Did I really? Bruh. That's not good. Stop backhanding people that are using the internet. It really did, eh? I do not appreciate poor internet. Just gonna close that and see if it helps slightly. I'll hang on till we're good again. I'll start. Please let me know. Yeah, if you can hear me, I might go play with the Wi-Fi. So I'll be back. So OBS is fine. So I really don't want to play with the internet because it's probably going to end the stream, eh? It looks like my internet's really not terrible right now. The stream's still in the past though. Are we back? This seems to be running. Not for... I'm back? I'm back. Okay. Good, good. But fuzzy as shit. Really? This is rather irritating. Better? Better. Okay. I'm just gonna have Twitch closed. I'm not gonna touch the internet as little as possible. Anyway, so I've created two objects. Gonna make one obj hazard. Just to be like just like something on the screen that's uh, well, just some object class that all hazards can share, like in case that they all do something similar. Like what's OBJ mine got so far? It's just got a collision with a car so far. Yeah. I actually need to add damaging the player into a script, so I don't have to copy that everywhere. But so OBJ hazard, that's fine. This one's gonna be OBJ speed boost. Gonna have hazard be its parent for now. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it that way. I probably will keep it that way. Alright. Add speed boost. Gonna add some to my room. Can I rotate this? Rotation. Hell yeah, I can. Woo! Gonna point these in all sorts of directions. I've already noticed something I have to fix, so I'm gonna do that in a bit. In a bit, I mean now. But this one's origin. It's on the top left and not the middle center. So rotating this stuff's goofy as hell. See, now you can see that when I rotate this, it rotates straight around the middle instead of that corner, which I like a lot better. So we're gonna have it that way. Alright, speed boost. When you collide, which actually I gotta see if this works because this very much might not work. Collision, objects, OJ car. Alright, we've collided with a car. Oh, actually this might be a bit awkward. Because what I want to do from the speed boost is I want to add a bunch of momentum pointing the direction the speed boost is facing. But, well, so the way I'd do that is I'd add a force to, like, the car that's on top of it. That's crispy again, that's good. Yeah, so I add a force to the car, but forces are part of the whole physics, the game maker physics I'm using, which requires being like having this user's physics box checked, which OBJ player and OBJ enemy have, but the shared OBJ car does not have. So I can't just go cargo faster that way, because it doesn't work on the generic class. What I have to do, I think, is I have to just like maybe set some variable in the car to something that the player or enemy handles themselves. Which is actually quite annoying because I don't want to have to do that. Or I could find a way that like OBJ car like just does the physics. Which I'm not sure if that's possible or not. Actually, we can try just adding a force to OBJ car, which I think is not going to work because it's not a physics object, but we'll see if it does, because it's all the things that inherit it do. Yeah, physics apply force. That's what we need. Okay. I'm just going to yoink. Sorry, this should also have a create event because I want to define what power. Actually, when I think about it, all hazards would have like a value that refers to like how much damage or how much healing they do, like a power value. So I'm actually gonna add a create event here. Have like power equals 5 or something. That means every hazard should have a power value. I can use that however the hell I want. So first of all, actually sorry. I need this, events inherited. If you've done programming before, like I know Vri has, this is just like in Java, like super. So call the parents create event. Then I want to assign power to how much force I'm going to add to it, which actually I might keep at 5, but I'll put here anyway, just to be clear. And when we hit a car, I need to go yoink that thing again. So this is what I was fumbling with last stream, which was making you move up when you're in the direction you're supposed to in a physics environment. So we don't need actual angle, because image angle is our actual angle. Offset based on left, right. I don't need any of this offset stuff. This is, if I've got left or right held while I'm going forward in the car, it doesn't shoot me straight forward, it kind of shoots me in that direction, so I turn. So definitely don't need that for the speed pad. So I believe this should be my power. I also need to give cars a speed variable that I can put in here. It's hard coded to 5 at the moment. Oh no, sorry. What's this? Oh, sorry. No, that's supposed to be hard coded for the car. What that's supposed to do is get the position we're starting the force. So, because a car doesn't just like turn by its center, turns to its front wheels, so that actually offsets it. So it's so it's on its front wheels. However, for a speed pad, I can just use the player's X and Y, I think. So yeah, I copied all this stuff and I'm just just deleting it. Alright, so we're gonna do this. And just go about the middle of the car, shoot him that way. Which I need to work out what way that is. So I'm getting the image angle of the speed boost. So whatever the way the speed boost is facing, it's gonna shoot them that way. And I'm gonna put my power in here. So shoot them this far in this direction. And that should hopefully work. Can this guy like piss off. I don't think that worked. um, yeah, I don't think I sped up at all through that. I don't think that's working. Also, the mines aren't working. So I think there's gonna have to be some research here on why the hell I'm not colliding with all this stuff. Whee! Alright, got him. Alright, let's like just... Yeah, that ain't doing shit. um... Hmm. So straight up just don't think this is cold or something. Hmm. Um... Hmm. Yeah, like... If I scroll up, we can... Alright, we can see a bunch of... This is a bunch of variables while I was testing with cars colliding dealing damage. So, yeah, we can ignore that. But beyond all the random numbers here, there's no, like, kaboom said here, which is supposed to happen every time that a car and a mine collide. So obviously this just straight up isn't getting cold at all. So, why isn't it? I'm curious if I add an event here. Collision, objects, mine. And we're gonna have something similar to this show debug message, but we're gonna make it something slightly different, like kabang. I'll just see if that works. I'm not seeing anything, which very much concerns me. Yeah, there was nothing there. It's only when the car ran into me that actually stuff started to show up there, which is quite concerning. See, this worked fine until I activated physics on some stuff. What's solid mean? I don't care about that. Don't care about that either, I don't think. Because I want to use both kinds of collision. I want the physics collision to just work out, like, you know, how stuff bounces then and all that just for me. But I also want mines to explode when I'm walking on. So, might be Googling time. Hopefully my stream just doesn't like straight up break because of my internet usage. So, what am I looking up here? Physics object collision with non-physics objects game maker. I think I did go on a little wormhole here. I don't think it got anywhere though. I have physics object and some object. Two objects. uses physics. And I make them collision, it's still okay. But when... Alright, not very good English, but that's fine. Wait, there's no replies here. What? This is the answer I want answered. That's a question I want to answer. An object, and I don't want to get involved with physics with subject, so I didn't enable use physics. When I set collision event between this object and another object, nothing happens. If I enable use physics, this function will be called. Question is how to enable collision between object with physics and a non-physics object. In object with physics, but in object without physics. What? Collision rectangle, B-box left, B-box top, B-box right, B-box bottom. I've gotta know the object with physics though, I don't want to do that. I want a generic one. Because I don't want it to be like, if the player, which I know what the player object is. If the player steps on this mine, I want it to explode. I don't want that. I want if any car steps on this mine, then you don't do it. Maybe I'll look up this function. Collision rectangle, how's it work? It's the first four arguments, x1, y1, x2, y2, to define an area within the current room and then checks to see if any object or tile map that is defined by the object argument. Oh, sorry, so I can put car in there, it looks like. Ooh. Okay, I think that's exactly what I want. Okay, so not sure if that's required, but we can yoink. In here. Where do they put it? Is it end step? Yeah, end step. Alright. Step, end step. So just all the time we're checking. Do we collide? What's the false and true? I don't know what the hell that means. Prick, not me. Check whether the check is based on precise collisions. True, which is slower, or its bounding box in general. False, faster. Okay, so true, it gets like the perfect like circle. False, it just gets a box. We're not checking a big area. I don't think the area matters though, I think it matters how many objects there are, which I don't think there's many. Like, there shouldn't be that many cars on the screen, surely. So no, I think this might be fine. So I want true for precise collisions, because if it's just a box around, if my car's angled like that, I don't want the corner to be triggering the mine. So true. And true, not me, but it's not going to be them anyway, they're not a car. And then we'll Put this in again. Put ka-chang. It's a new one. Alright. Yo, it works. Hooray. Thank you, Stack Overflow. Stack Overflow, my savior. Alright. Now, while I'm out here moving all this crap, I'm actually gonna put this in a script. So what this part is it's going, get the player's health, knock it down by 1, or this should probably be replaced with how much power. Then, depending on what their health is, it changes their sprites, make them look more broken. So, like, if you can see down here, I've got my clean car, bash car, crush car, ding car. So, you know, here it's all sparkly clean, then when it gets hit a bit, it looks like this. It gets hit a bit more, it looks like crap. And when it's almost dead, it's like shoot out sparks and crap. So that's what this does, pretty much. That handles that. And this explodes. Which I might not always want, so that's not going to be part of it. But I want this inside scripts. Create script. Damage car. Put this stuff in here. Please let me just, thank you. I don't actually have other as an option here, so gonna pass in some parameters. It's car, and damage. Damage is there. Replace other with car. That should be good. Yeah? So, deal damage, amount of damage to the car, check what the car's health is, and then change the car's sprite, depending on how much damage they're on. So, we go back to mine. I'm going to cut that, put in here. This just explodes the mine and makes sure it removes itself. I'm gonna have script, damage car, other power. So dealing power amount of damage to the car I collided with. And I can delete this event. Comment all this stuff like a good coder. Collision with car, damage car, and explode. Cool. Let's check if it works. It did not work. Object mine power is not set before reading it. Alright. Didn't mean to clear that, but that's fine. Fair enough. Oh! It is not a hazard yet. Object hazard. There you go. Now it will be set, but I probably don't want to set it to 5, because I'm pretty sure the player doesn't have that much health. Sorry, create events. That wasn't helpful. Oh, that's collision with the car. Hang on. Car, what is my health? Yeah, max health is 4, so let's change their power to 1. Create events. Gonna copy from speed boost. That. Put in my one. So it's power to 1. I'm actually gonna change this. This shouldn't be switched like this. Because this works if they've got 4 health. And it's just every 1 damage they take, it changes the sprite. But realistically, this should be most damage should be last quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and 3/4 plus. And I have now a max health variable, so I can work out those set points on the fly. Which is important, because different cars might have different amount of health. Or you could upgrade your car to have more health, and I don't want it still doing that. So, if car.health is less than car.max, what? Max health times 0.25, so getting a quarter. I'm just gonna shove these on the end there. Damage car, change sprites based on damage. And we're just gonna shove this down here. Else if it's less than half, change this to sprite 3. Copy this one more time. 7, 5, 2, and else right 1. Just based on the car's health, change the sprites. Cool. I mean, we could do it the other way, saying greater than 0.75 is this one, but both work, and we're keeping this now because I just did it. Yeah, let's see if this works now. I've defined power. Whoopsies. Variable unknown object dot health not set before reading it. Okay. Oh dear. But it is. What? Wait. Oh, there's not a thing. Wait, how do I get the car? Hang on. I've gotten that there is a collision. I just haven't gotten the culprit. What does this mean with inst? Oh, that runs it from their side, I think. Right? With instance destroy. So I think that's making inst run instance destroy. So it's destroying themselves. Ooh. I wonder how many people can that be though? Hang on. Use the for an instance of object called object ball, it stores the return value in a temporary variable, which is then checked to see if the value of instance ID is the keyword no one. If it is not no one, then it uses the stored instance ID to destroy the object. But what if there's like lots of collisions? Does it return all of them or just one? Um, Here the instance in the middle is using collision rectangle to check for ball objects. Now the blue ones do not have precise bounding box. As you can see, even if the sprite is not actually touching the rectangle, the collision will happen. Even if you set the precise option to true. Okay. As the bounding box of that sprite overlaps the collision rectangle, on the other hand the green ball's only considered. Yeah, I'm not worried about what's considered collision, I'm worried about what I get returned. We return the unique ID of the instance being collided with, or the tile map event ID of the tile map found. If no collisions were found, no one is returned. You say like the unique ID of the instance being collided with. What if there's lots though? In addition to objects and instances, also refers all and other. But what if I get lots? For the mine I don't have to worry about that, because it'll collide with one thing and then explode. Unless they literally step on it in the same frame. So back here. The colliding car. Cause this. Yeah, we're checking if there was a colliding car. We're using that instead of other, because other's not a thing in this one. I was using other before because because when you have like a normal collision event, it lets you refer to the thing you're colliding with. But this isn't a collision one, this is a step event, so I have to do things manually. I'm going to change this script. So these are all less than or equal to. Just because I like it better. Boom. Hooray, they're working again. I do like my sparking animation. I probably do have to change the FPS on that one. It's 12. Yeah, it's 30, can't be that. 12, 12. Yeah, that one was just way too fast. Let's see how it looks slower. Yeah, I like that better. Ooh. Bland. Also, the other car gets damaged when he runs over it, which is exactly what I want. That's perfect. Alright, so I think mine is done. All it's needed is to set the power later, or set it randomly when I spawn them in. But yeah, mine's good for now. Speed boost is next up. I actually reopened mine because I kind of need to yoink this. So get rid of that. That's not gonna work. Add events, step end step. dump all that crap there. Alright. Actually, hang on. I want to see this just because it might be funny. But just exploding speed pads. Anyone? Alright. So, oh, I should cut out of the event because I was. Oh, I'll just yoink the speed stuff again. I can remove that. I don't need that anymore. This collision here is actually important because putting a collision with a physics object pretty much tells it to just do physics with it. If you add anything to it, it doesn't do it apparently, as we found out. But I still need that there, so we bounce off other cars. So found out that's all we actually need to yoink. So we're gonna re-yoink that. Alright, throw it here. So this is image angle. Well, how do I... Sorry, with colliding car, add physics. Does that work? We will see in a second. It does not. Look at this goofball running into all the mines. Not supposed to do that. Oh. Man, I'm the goofball. What's my play speed right now? I want to know that so I know how much force to add. Speed is 100, so it could potentially be just like moving me nowhere. So create events. I made this 200. Gonna zoom ya. Woo! They do work. Hooray! Ooh. Woo. That threw him off my tail. Oh, I'm liking that. I could make these sprites look nicer, but I might do that in a bit. I want to ramp this up. Just because that's fun. We like fun things. Oh. Zoom. Oh, yeah, I get duped. This car doesn't know what to do. Yeah, jeez. I'm not doing too hard. What if I just hide behind this? Oh, what? Ah! Yeah. Oh. Shoom. Shoom. Oh, that's great. Um, do I want to keep it at 1,000? 1,000 was pretty fun. How many zeros can we add until it gets ridiculous? It's really not that ridiculous, because you're not over it for that long. Alright, this is pretty, like, worth. Oh, going for the mega damage. No. Beyblade time. Ah, ouch. Oh, we got him on the ropes. Yeah, that's cool. I might keep it at 1,000 just because I don't need to be yeeting myself across the map. Oh. Alright, so I need to add stuff to the list so I feel good completing all this stuff. Fix mine collisions done. Gonna add create speed boost, which I know I've already done, but I want the satisfaction of ticking this little tick. More hazards is on its way. I'm gonna move that back up to the top. You know, I'm gonna add. What am I gonna add? How many of these do you reckon we need right now? So this one's done. Can you give this big green tick? I reckon money comes later. Like, if we even want that, is more the reason it goes later. Spikes are basic as... So like, I don't even know if I want spikes right now. Pushables. Healing. Both of those I reckon I really need. Breakables I want really badly, but are gonna be a nightmare to make, I reckon. Well, are they? No. We'll add breakables. They don't have to be like funny physics, like friggin' shards flying all over the place, but I could have like a bunch of mini explosions that drive through crates. That could be fun. Pits and walls and stuff I do need to make, but that's gonna be a pain in the ass. Alright, so in reverse order, I'll do pits last. Pit hazards. Second last, I wanna make wall hazards last, but I wanna make surrounding walls before that. Then I wanna make pushable hazards. And I wanna make breakable hazards. So that's the order. Pretty much these 6 are the plan for the next 2 hours. If I get all that done, I'm super happy. So, next up is breakable hazards. What kind of breakable hazards could we have? Could have crates. Crates is an idea. Um, what else could we have? Could just have like little signs or flags or something. There's little poles and shit. Um, no, we're gonna make a crate first, which is fairly easy. We give it two on each side. Boop. Now second, and we're just gonna do a diagonal line all the way across. Great. um, add some other color to it. That's way too dark. There, that looks alright to me. Could do a little anti-aliasing shenanigans. If we're really that mad. Yeah, that didn't help. Yeah, look, I can get rid of this if it looks too gross, but the idea is of anti-aliasing is that I'm putting a pixel that's like half the color between these two in the middle, so it looks like kind of like a half-half. With the idea that if you have full pixel, half pixel, full pixel, half pixel, full pixel, half pixel, it looks like a diagonal line rather than a staircase. So we'll see how well that works out. um, Actually, for a crate, like I don't want it to just explode when you hit it. I want a dented crate. How am I gonna make a dented crate? We can do a circle, bigger circle. And then get that. And reveal this. Proper padonk in it. Alright. We'll get rid of all this crap. Bloop bloop. Just want a bit of a corner chopped out here. I want this a bit dented too, so like a something like this. We can maybe not that far off, maybe just something like that. Just gonna take away all this all this stuff while I'm playing with it. Alright, then I want the same for here, roughly. Alright, then I'll add some of this back. Oh, sorry, that's on the wrong side, isn't it? We can kind of see it when you look at that, like it's kind of an optical illusion to make you think it's curved. It's not like a crazy good one, obviously. If you want to look something like a curve, you add more pixels. But this is the cheap way to do it. Oh man, I guess we're committing to putting it everywhere now. Alright. That looks good to me. Crates. Save it. Crates. Alright, let's add our crates. Crate to a little sprite folder. Rename it. Stick to naming conventions. Sorry. I need to change this. Because I don't want this to be an animation. I want it to be like a, you know, it gets damaged and then goes here. So I'm gonna have to import this. And I'm gonna export them separately. Solid crates. And broken crates. Then grab both of these and throw them in here. And we'll rename again. Broken crates. Actually, I'm gonna reorder that. Crates broken. The reason I'm reordering that is so when I rename this one, crate solid, the crates are next to each other. I'll actually rename these to do something similar. Player, just to neaten things up a little bit. Player, player, player. So now all my players are next to each other. Rename. Okay. Enemy. 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 Oh, oops. And enemy. Cool. Which means they're grouped in what they are. I possibly do have to change some things now. No, it changed it for me. Awesome. Okay. I don't need object car, so I can get rid of that. Gonna open mine again to, yes, yoink this. Oh, wait, I don't have to yoink that. Because, now I'll make my object. Create object. Gonna make this obj said pushable. That's gonna take in hazard as a parent, but it's also gonna add an event, a collision event, to a car, which I'm not gonna put anything in. The reason I'm gonna put that in there is the same reason car has a collision with car, is so that when I enable physics on objects that inherit it, it automatically does physics with each other. So that if I put this here, it's automatically going to do physics with a car, and it'll actually run this event between physics objects, which is important. Actually, I could no, I can. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. This power is gonna act as its health. So this is fine as it is then. This is fine. I'm gonna create a new object. Making lots of objects today. Called obj crate. I'm gonna start giving things a bit of a prefix. Like, you know, something like this. So just like all the hazards together and stuff like that. Um, Alright, I'm actually gonna be a dick and push these out to full length. Because I want them to go under their parent class, just like that. It's very long names, but it makes me happy. Um, I'm just gonna call this one pushable. Alright, now that my stuff's nice and organized, which was absolutely unnecessary. Gonna put our crate in, use this physics. Let's look at physics. I'm sure that's fine. Wait, hang on, no, there's something I have to do here. Modify collision shape. Can I zoom in? Alright, I want this box to be around the crate. I don't know what this play is for, but sure. Okay, cool. Ooh, I should make sure, yeah, that these have middle center ticked for their for their origin. Alright, so sorry, parents. Pushable. Forget. Yep, event inherited. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my own collision with OBJ car in here. Okay, go event inherited. I'm actually going to change what event inherited does. So this is the parent object right now. Every pushable thing will do this. What it'll do is it'll go power minus equals 1. So every time you hit something pushable, it loses 1 power. This power is representing health, so it takes 1 damage every time. Which I'm going to use. So this one calls it with event inherited. Then hang on. No, actually I can do more in the parent class. So I'm going to do that first. So this is actually gonna have its own create event. It's gonna call its parents create event, but what it's gonna do is gonna set a new variable called color, spelled correctly for all you for all you one Americans in the chat. Set to red to start. The idea of that. So we'll go over to mine again. We're gonna do this. Actually, we can do all of this at the moment, and we can change it later. So, I actually do have other this time, so I'm going to put other in there. And so we're going to make breakables, or pushables. Breakables and pushable, they're both right now. Deal as much damage as their power is. Well, they reduce their power by 1 first, and then they do it. Then when they die, they so if power is less than or equal to 0, we're going to explode and die. This is going to be color. Change that to 16. So this guy actually doesn't have to do anything in there. What they have to do is they have to make their own create event. Events inherited. It's gonna set its color. See, is it brown? There is not brown. What have they got? We got black, blue, dark grey. Both spellings of dark grey. Fuchsia, grey. I love how they both got both greys. It's so funny. Green, lime, light grey, maroon, navy, olive. Is olive green or is that brownie? We'll try for olive. Sorry, add some crates. Add a crate stack. Crate over here. Gonna put a crate on the. It won't actually work if I do that. So I'm gonna rotate a crate. Alright, let's give that a go. They do not slow down easily. Alright, I gotta play with some of the physics settings for these. I just got one shot by a crate. What? Oh, I don't think I set its power. Hang on. Yeah, in here I gotta set its power also. It's power equal 2. I just got owned by that dude. I want to break a crate. Just let me break crates, please. Alright, olive is kinda green, but we can keep it olive for now, I suppose. Alright, now I gotta change. Well, actually, I gotta change a few things. I gotta make it so the crates don't slide around all over the place. So look at what my settings for these physics are. I believe it's these dampenings. that stop it. So I'm gonna set those both to 2 as well. Bloop, bloop. How bouncy is the player? 1. Can make the crates bouncy too, just 'cause that's fun. Can make them super not dense at all. Let's see how that looks. Oh, whoopsie. Actually, so I was having too much fun, I wasn't even paying attention to the crates doing shit. Why'd I make an AI that's like fucking good at this game? Jesus Christ. Yo, I beat him. Boink. I reckon that's pretty good. Maybe I wanna let them knock it a bit further. No, why did I like double hit that one? Kinda sucked. Now they're like not going anywhere, what? Confused. Why does linear dampening make it go further? Anyway, whatever. Whatever. It fucking works. What? Oh, I said it here, that's not what you're supposed to be. Alright. Put you back up here. I actually do have to add this collision back. I'll do everything you just did, but actually, crate's easy because it only has 2 it only has 2 phases. It's either not been hit, it's been hit, or it's exploded. So if it hasn't been hit, this event hasn't been called yet. If it has been hit, this event's been called once. If it's dead, then I don't care what spread it is. So when it gets hit, change its sprite to broken. Oh, maybe I need to up the density actually. So I think what's happening is that the cars are hitting it and they're not stopping because it's pretty dense there. I want them to be able to like knock them, but oh, there I am. Hello. Right, this car's actually annoying the shit out of me. This green dude. Hehe, get trolled. Blink. See, that moves to like nowhere now. Like, it did the job of like. The reason I up the density is because now it bounces the car back a bit, which means it doesn't just get 2-shot. middle ground, like 0.3 or something. That seemed good. That seemed real good. Yes. It's exactly what I want. I need to not get destroyed instantly. I need to fly a bit. But well, those are pretty much the two prerequisites, and that did it great. So I reckon brake full hazards down, push full hazards down, because this is both. Alright, I'm gonna get a drink of water. I'll be right back, but we'll come back to making walls. Alright, see you in a bit. And we're back. Alright. So where we leave off, we finished our crate, which is awesome. I love my crate. Funny crate to go run into. Blink. Get my speed boosts. Get my mind's working. Feeling very happy. So, I guess now it's time to toggle walls. Sorry, walls actually does come with a few other steps. Because likely, well, surrounding walls at least, likely, the stage will be bigger than just the screen. So, if I'm doing the surrounding walls, which cover the whole stage, I probably also need to work out a camera and similar stuff. I've done the camera viewport stuff before, so it shouldn't be that bad, but we'll see. That follows the player. I think that's all I'll put for that. Might actually do that now. Might put that on top. To do that, first I'll save this project. But I'll open a different project. So there's this different one I've been working on. Ooh, what's this? Metric fuck ton of variables and code and shit. Yeah, this one's a bit more code heavy, but but it's more of a familiar ballpark for me. Alright. So this is how I did a camera. Create event. Set the target to the player. We get how wide and how high the camera is. Okay. Then check if the target exists. Just gonna be the player. If they do exist, set X and Y to the player's position. Clamp it so that it doesn't go off the edge of the screen. And then, so the camera's centered on the player right now. So the camera is really the middle of the screen. Then I get the position of the top left of the camera would be the middle of the screen minus the width of the screen divided by 2, and then starting the Y position of the middle of the screen minus height divided by 2 would give us that top corner. And then we do set view pose to that position. And view camera 0 was something I had to set up in my big map. Sorry. That's this viewport here. Had to set how wide. Oh, sorry. I set how wide I want this camera to be, like, over the world. So in game dimensions, this is how big the camera is. and the viewport properties is how big I want the window to be. So it grabs this box, and blows it up to this size. I'm actually just gonna can take a picture of what I got set there and just copy it. But yeah, this game's a bit crazy. Also gonna take a picture of this create event. Then gonna copy the step event to my clipboard. Let's see. Did I grab the top line? I don't think I did. Alright. We're gonna open our Demo Derby again. Yes, this is the right one. Gonna make our camera object. OBJ camera. Add a create event. I'm gonna add a step event. Bloop. Copy step event. And get my phone out with all my photos. Alright, we define a target equals this. I can't just drag that in, that's fine. A player. The width of the screen equals camera get view width view camera 0. So that's saying get the width of camera 0, which means the first viewport I'm gonna set up in a bit. And it's similar for height. Boop. Alright, that should be the camera logic done. Now I need to go into my room and I think I have to do enable viewports. Make that one visible. Go to my other picture. Yes, I was right about taking that box, that's good. Just set this to similar. 1280 720. Alright, let's see how that works. Answer, it doesn't. Yeah, so... Oh, hang on. The camera doesn't exist yet. I haven't added the camera to my scene. Object camera. Join us. Here we go. Whee! Whoa! Alright, that camera is a bit small though, so we're gonna change that. Room, if you've got cameras, gonna make this bigger. Gonna double it. 360. Should probably double it, I think. I reckon this looks pretty good. You notice when I get close to the edge of the screen, the camera stops going that way. Shoom. Bonk. Bonk bonk. Oh. Got crated. Then when you die, it can't find your target anymore. So it stops doing anything and the camera stays where it is. So cool. Camera working. Just copy and paste. Copy and paste for the win. Ding. Alright. Now, how big is this room? Um. Hmm. I think making this 1280 by 720 isn't a bad idea. That means that your camera shows a quarter of the map. Which, considering this will probably be like close proximity, like fight it out kind of deal. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Seeing at least a quarter of the map at one time. Obviously, I could take a zoomed out view and just I don't know. It's more satisfying when the camera's following a player, I feel. If you disagree, obviously you can send me something and I'll change it. But yeah, having like a wide view on it is probably good for like strategizing and seeing the battle. But I think it's more satisfying to be on your character as you like break shit. So I think that's fine. Um, so now, am I gonna make a gigantic sprite this big? Make it the walls? The answer is hell yes I am. Alright, so gigantic canvas, 1280 by 720. Let's hope this doesn't lag the fuck out of my computer. Performance issue detected. No. Alright. I know the notifications are loud, but I don't think I actually know how to turn these down. um. Hmm. Well. Oh well. Guess we're stuck with our glorious pings. Alright, anyway. Gonna make me some walls. So, alright. Yes, full screen shows the whole thing. No, why is my pencil skip bits? No. Oh, it's always been skipping bits. Alright, I'm gonna have to zoom in on this and make sure it doesn't look like Garbo. This looks fun so far. But there's a bunch of gaps and stuff. Maybe the gaps... it just looks like the gaps when you zoomed out. We'll see in a sec when I try and fill this in, I guess. Oh, this will do for now as an experiment. We can make it pretty later. What do I call it on to do? No, what's on my day? My tasks. Alright. Add my mega sprite. I want to precise. Hope this isn't ridiculously slow. Hello, Andre. How you doing? I have a walls. Actually this collision mask won't matter at all. So I'm gonna set the walls to have physics. So add us the walls. OBJ wall. This is surrounding wall sprite. It uses physics. But oh, what was it I said? Yeah, we're gonna write Andre. I can show you our progress in a second. Physics game maker walls. I know there's something you have to set for it to be still. Right, what are we doing? Okay, we have our physics enabled on our objects, but we haven't actually given our objects any physical properties. Yeah, we can join VC in a second, Andre. Let me just get this working. I'll join you in game night in like 5 minutes. Shape, second being the properties you should have. Static parent do? Done by setting the density to 0. Alright, density 0. Cool. Um, add this shit. um, let's see if I can set a collision shape to be pixel perfect. I really don't know if I can do this manually. Alright, never mind. This is fine. I don't think this is gonna work. um, no, I'll have to divide this into 4. This won't work. I'll just turn off use physics for this for now. Andrea, I'll quickly show you what we got. We got crates you can bump into. We got little speed boosts. And that's about where we've gotten. And I'll go join the VC. Yeah, it also follows you. It just feels a bit more satisfying, like breaking everything. Yo.
Hey Darren.
Hello.
I'm muting you on Twitch now.
Yep.
Why is everything so quiet all of a sudden?
What do you mean, why is everything so quiet?
Ever since I turned on my PC today, everything's just so damn quiet.
Like you have, like ringing your ears
Like-
because your PC is so loud? Or
No, like Twitch is like super silent, and then you just joined and I could barely hear you.
Okay.
Like multiple applications. It's really weird.
Well, I mean, I was having quiet mic issues earlier, but
Maybe Discord changed something.
they like doing that.
Edit. I'm struggling with Blender, bro. I'm not a Blender guy. I'm a Maya guy and Blockbench. Blockbench made it so easy to do like that specific low poly stuff. And now while I was moving stuff to Unreal, I found out there's this one bug, this one stupid goddamn bug that stops me from properly exporting stuff from Blockbench to Unreal. So every time I try and move it, the textures will always be slightly off. Just like a little bit, but it means if I have like any transparency and I'm dealing with like 64 by 64 pixels, it really adds up. It looks so off and I can't use it. So I need to redo everything. I need to remake my model in Blender. I need to learn a whole other software to be able to 3D model, and Blender is nowhere near as simple as Blockbench.
Well, Blender is supposed to be pretty good once you get to know it though.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, it's incredibly powerful and it can do so much, but it has like the world's craziest hotkeys, and I'm not used to any of it. Like normally, like Q, W, E, R, and T are like your moves, rotate, scale, all that stuff. It's
Mhm.
separate on Blender. G is the move. G for grab. When you want to move something, you're not pressing M. No, you're pressing G to grab that object. R is rotate. To resize or like change it, you need to scale it. So S, but it's all separate. It's not on my four buttons. I like I looked a bunch of stuff online. It's like, yeah, you can change it to be closer to what you're used to, but they're like, we strongly recommend you learn like the Blender hotkeys. And I'm just like, no, I wanna.
I'm sure it's what they are for a reason.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make some bounding walls for the little map. So we're just gonna um, we're gonna make this nice and simple for um, our first set of walls.
Why am I struggling with like the simplest things of all time? Bro, why is painting so difficult? Nope, wrong button. Yeah. You know what I've been doing recently? I've been going down a rabbit hole of rewatching old Red and Link rap battles.
Okay.
Did you watch any of them growing up?
I watched a couple of them. I remember the Manly one and the Nervous Geek one.
Yeah, they're like the two main ones. I think they have like one more, but none of the other ones are that good, if I'm being honest. Manliness is like the best, and like Nerd vs. Geek is pretty close. I listened to them so much as a kid that I've memorized every word.
I think I memorized the Nervous Geek one. I don't remember the Manly one
So good. Start rapping right now.
though.
I was born with hair on my chest, a gleam in my eye. Uh, I'll be too busy looking at jackhammer. You're a mama's boy. I was born in an Arctic cave and adopted by wolves. That's how I was raised. I like the line where he says, "I didn't drink milk. I suckled the fangs of venomous snakes." That one really hits home. A to A. UV pack islands. Rotation. Axes align. I don't want to scale them. Wow, this looks absolutely awful.
Hmm.
Oh crap! Wait, they're not. They're not pixel aligned. Kill me now. Shift S selected to pixels. Now it's pixel aligned. What's the hotkey to switch to texture mode?
Crying in art student.
Yeah. I need Nathan. Yeah, I need Nathan Chappie. I just gonna be like, "What's this?" And then I'll give me an answer. I'm like, "What's this?" And I'll be just he has the answer to everything. Blender. Wrong button. Please don't tell me those UVs are linked, or did it bleed? Why is there no fade? Wait, I know what to do. Edit mode. This face. And then go to texture. Nope, that's object mode. Edit. Texture. This. Bam! And now I'm gonna make it blue. Why are you linked? I don't get it. Why? Why are you like this?
Alright, cool. I have the four walls.
Nope, that's not what I want to do.
Need to be gentle with them so I don't break them.
That's what she said.
Them? Why is there multiple?
Boobies?
Oh.
What were you thinking of?
Hmm?
What were you thinking of?
Nothing.
A singular person?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why did you not do this before? Why are you like this? Why did you make me do this?
No one
Think,
does what it's
Mark.
told, Andrew.
Have you watched Invincible?
No.
You should really watch Invincible. It's really good.
Okay. Is that the one with the yellow guy and the angry red dude?
Yes. That's voiced by J.K. Simmons.
This is probably such a bad way to do this, but making a separate object for each wall. I could probably just generate these, but I'll do that in a bit, I guess.
You know what else you can generate? Some bitches. Sorry, I had to.
Hmm?
You gave me the chance. I had to.
I didn't even hear what you said, so
Good.
for it, I guess. Zero density.
Okay, well that's not good. Why are you guys linked? What are you guys doing? Think, Mark. You're fighting so that you can watch everyone around you die.
Well, it's kind of mean.
Why are you doing this? This is not. Okay, restart the UVs, restart the texture. We're going from scratch. Okay. Object mode, A. Edit mode, A. UV, Q project. Done. And then I get all of them. And then... UV. Pack islands. Don't scan them. Rotate them. Make them. Why? Why? I don't get this. Why are your UVs combined? I want to use block badge.
Yo, wolves.
UV. Smart UV project. I'm just gonna. Okay, it gave me 6 faces. I'll take that. Set my TD. UV. And then I get everything. UV. Pack islands. Please, just work. Just work for me. That's not right. That's why. Okay. Now.
I'm gonna pretend that's all gonna work perfectly without any issues. Despite being able to see a clear bug before even running the game. Hats. looks good. Alright, let's see if this alright looks. What?
That's not good.
Why you no snap? Or why you snapping too hard?
Oh, snap.
It was.
Go away.
720 not divisible by 32.
I don't know.
It's not. um. Alright, guess it's 736 tall now. Oh no, I have to change the walls. I really don't want to make the wall sprite bigger. It's such a pain in the ass. Oh, I didn't say collision. Add event, collision, objects, player. Oh, sorry. Not player, just this freaking car. Collision, objects, car. Collision, objects, car. Collision, objects, car. Why are you still not working? Why? Why? Why does that one work and none of the other ones?
Because it does not love you, Daniel.
I'm actually so baffled. But I set them up exactly the same. So I think I did. So bottom works. What the hell is different? Besides literally nothing.
I really should have started a new texture.
What, did I actually not hit use physics? No shot. I only turned on physics for one of them. No fucking wonder only one worked. Blink. 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 Now let's see if the issue I clearly saw before before turning this on is real. Alright, I need to readjust this car. Yeah. Alright, time to fix it a bit, I guess. Gonna fix it in the cheesiest way possible. Uh, 115 2 plus 64. 1, 2, 16. Cool. 0 minus 64, I wonder what that is. Easy. Bottom should do the same. Yep. Back to the other end. Minus 64. Ooh. Yeah, that's so annoying. I have to make the edge walls longer because I gotta make this, the stage taller. What's probably gonna happen is I'm gonna work out a way to make, walls just adapt to the size of the stage. Which really shouldn't be that difficult. Alright. Testing if I fix this. Yes, I did. Cool. Choom. Choom. Also, I indirectly pointed all these speed pads at, like, mines. Alright. I'm curious.
Hmm.
Is these box things used for the physics collisions shape, is that box X, box Y and stuff? Because if that is, I can just set that manually when I'm generating a wall. So I could have a tileable sprite for the walls, and I just set the physics later. And if I get walls done today, I'll be happy. I want to do them properly. Well, I don't know, I'm getting pretty tired. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, well, back to Pascal we go. Time to make tileable walls. I've got want to make it 128 by 32, but I'm very conscious of the fact that, well, of two things. That when I create a physics collision polygon, it can't be concave, and it can't have more than 8 points. So I have to make a convex tileable shape for my wall. So probably just gonna be like this. But match up those ends a bit better. It'll just be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. The fact that it can't be concave is actually pretty annoying. But understandable considering I know the math that goes fucking behind this shit. Doing something concave would be a nightmare. Having said that, this is a game engine. Dirt mound. Alright, so this is 128 by 32. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna start deleting a bunch of sprites that I made for the wall earlier that I'm not gonna use anymore. Great. Don't need that at all. Where is the bottom wall? Oh, I've got it selected already. You also gotta get rid of that.
I just had a massive brain idea. Okay, so my big problem at the moment is that I make the UVs in Blender. So I tell Blender how each face of this object is supposed to like behave, how like it's supposed to be mapped to a texture. And then I usually would just paint it in the model, but Blender has terrible painting. It's really, really bad compared to what I'm used to. But Blockbench has absolutely amazing. painting. My problem is that I can't export the model from Blender, from Blockbench into Unreal, but I can export the model from Blender to Blockbench, make the textures there where it's so much easier, and then just put that into Unreal. If I do only the texture in Blockbench, then it's no problem.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, okay. This could be great. Um, okay. N set TD and UV pack islands. Don't rotate. Don't scale. Just pack them.
Save this as
Okay. And then if I do file, port, what formats can Blockbench open? File. I got a new mouse recently. Robin got it for me for Christmas. It is so much better than my old mouse. Yeah.
a mouse.
Yeah. My old mouse was like this cheap Chinese one that was just bad. It was really bad.
That's good.
Yeah, and this new one, it's a Logitech one.
Well,
So good.
Logitech's supposed to be good at it.
Yeah, it's got. Have you ever had a mouse with infinite scroll? It's the coolest thing ever. So like my scroll wheel, it's got like clicks, like you can feel it click. If I press a button, it scrolls infinitely with no friction. So if I'm like scrolling through a bunch of stuff, I just press that, and then I've got like no friction on my mouse. But then if I need like clicks for games, then I just press it again, and it goes back to clicks,
Okay.
which is really useful.
No, I haven't even heard of that before, I think.
Yeah, and I've got so many buttons on it as well. I like extra buttons. They're so useful. I just map them to random stuff. Export as an OBJ.
Yeah, I haven't really had a reason to use extra buttons yet.
Fair. You don't play a lot of games that would like benefit from it, but like FPS shooters and stuff, they really benefit from it. Import OBJ.
FPS shooters.
Yeah, you're not the
Saying
biggest
FPS
FPS guy.
shooters is a bit funny considering it stands for first person.
Yeah. First person shooters, first person shooters. Yes. My plan has worked. So now if I create a texture, um, don't rearrange the UV. Pixel density.
It sounds like you're gonna have to put some sunscreen on all this UV.
Oh, Create texture. I think this is 128. Okay, that is way too much density. 64. That is also way too much. 32. What the hell happened? Oh wait, I think I know what happened. Create texture. 64. Confirm. Paint. Okay, that is definitely too big. Create texture. Can I go smaller? It's rearranging the UVs. Okay. Select all. Create texture. Pixel density x64. Do not rearrange UVs. Create texture. Okay, I gotta do one more step. One more step. Okay. $128 by $128. Okay. And then so where does it save this? Where am I saving this to? Maybe image, save as. Okay. Import texture. And that is not what I wanted to say. Okay. Import this one. Oh. Paint.
Sorry.
Yes! Yes, it worked! Oh! Okay, now I can. Okay, I finally have a workflow. You have no idea how satisfying that is. Okay, and then all of this. Actually, I want to half my texel density.
I just exported a zip. I don't know where the hell it's gone. Saying it's in here, what? But it's straight up not. It's not here. This is literally not here. Oh, what? What do you mean compress the zip file? This already is a zip. Access to zipped folder is denied. I've literally just made this. It's mine. What? Been denied access to my own file. Pisco, you got some stuff to explain.
Wavefront. Export. Discard.
Yeah, well that worked good enough.
Oh wait, I can just do this. This will be 64 by 64.
Yeah, I love
Texture
64 by
size.
64.
Yes. Import obj. This one. .64 by 64. Paint. I need to apply. Edit. To blank. Yeah. Okay. Now I can use block benches painting. Thank the Lord. Oh my god. You have no idea how happy I am right now. This took so long. I've been fighting with this for like the last couple days. This has been really bad.
Oof.
And I was so upset that I couldn't use Blockbench just because it's so good at what it does. But now that I have a Blockbench for painting, I'm fine. Blockbench just does painting so unbelievably well. The UV part is annoying, but I can just make the UVs myself. Not the end of the world.
Alright, I think the only people on my stream are me and an asleep Pam, so I might end stream.
Okay.
Alright. if Oh, there is a third person. Alright, we're just ending stream now. I'm sorry if you just joined, but thank you all for watching. I'll be back next Tuesday, so be sure to tune in for that. Alright, bye.